Industry was one reason the imperial city of Kaifeng flourished. People flocked here in search of work. But as the Song Empire grew, so did the need to protect its borders. In Qingming Park, tourists can experience their history during that period. It is here at the firing range that I find simplified replicas of the deadly weaponry used to defend the thriving Song Empire. For over 2,000 years, this was a standard issue weapon in the Chinese arsenal. It is, of course, a crossbow, and it is yet another Chinese invention. A standard bow is ultimately limited by the strength in the archer's arm. But with this, you can store the tension in this bow and release it when you please with a trigger. This is a very crude mechanism of a crossbow, but we know that by the 3rd century BC, the Chinese were making these to a quite extraordinary degree of precision, with bronze trigger mechanisms with 3 moving parts. The trigger worked like this. A warrior could pull back the bowstring using the weight of his body and store all that tension by sliding the string behind 2 hooks. Pulling the trigger released the hooks and sent the bolt flying. It was crucial that the bronze trigger was precise. They said that if the trigger was off by the width of a grain of rice, it wouldn't work. This lethal Chinese invention would not be surpassed until the age of the firearm. China's technological innovations remained hidden from the world for centuries, concealed by linguistic and geographic barriers.